A group of students and teachers from Lincoln West School of Global Studies are spending their spring break in Puerto Rico, but they won't be soaking up the sun on a beautiful beach. Instead, they're cleaning up the areas hardest hit by Hurricane Maria just over 6 months ago. It's called Lifting Puerto Rico Youth Project, and the group will be lending a hand through service projects at an elementary school and an orphanage in southern Puerto Rico, where recovery efforts are needed the most. The trip hits close to home for several of the students and teachers who grew up there or still have family there coping with the devastation. See how they prepared for the trip by helping their community here in Cleveland so they could be ready to give back to their communities in Puerto Rico.
One of the cities that we're visiting is my hometown, and for me it's like, oh my God, a lot of things going on over there. Schools are not opening, we had lost so much over there, so I really felt connected that we need to do something. When we can make a difference over there, we can make a difference here. So that's the big thing that I wanted to do with them. It's like, hey, what can we do in Puerto Rico? How can we solve these issues? And our kids came up with these ideas, and now we're doing all of our service learning here in the community as a practice.
We was working on the basement, we was rebuilding, and we was taking everything out, like you can see here. It was a great project. I moved here 3 years ago. A lot of my family lost their house, and it's gonna feel great after 3 years that I've been there to see how many people they're gonna help.
It's been devastating for me because most of my aunts and uncles, they had flooding and a lot of their houses were lost. And they're just kind of thinking, what do I do now? And this project actually means the most to me, actually. I'm very passionate about it as well, since I have family that are there and that are suffering as well. It touches us, right? Because it comes from home and our heart. Our heart is part there, which is in Puerto Rico.
We can make a difference. So I want my kids to know that it doesn't matter where we are, our situation. Somebody has it worse and we can do something about it. So every day that we're in Puerto Rico, we're doing something about this damage. The first one is going to be in an elementary school. We're building a bilingual library. The reason why we're building a bilingual library is because a lot of students are coming to the United States after the Hurricane Maria. And one of the things that's been challenging is the language barrier. So we're creating a bilingual setting where they could practice their English with our English speakers who are traveling to Puerto Rico, and our kids will practice their Spanish while they're in Puerto Rico. We are creating a garden. It's at an orphanage. With them, we're going to teach them how to make fruits and vegetables and grow fruits and vegetables. And it's a way to showing them how they could be self-advocate for being able to feed themselves and feed the communities around them. Especially, they didn't receive help like other cities did because they're in the south of Puerto Rico. So it's a way for them to be able to have access to food immediately. And we're also creating a mural and representation of everything we're doing in Puerto Rico.
It means a lot for me because like where I'm coming from, it's just like similar almost, but I will be helping. So you're gonna be like, I'm just helping my country too. I'm from Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. But now I'm gonna be in Puerto Rico and be a part of helping people. And that's just something amazing.
I have parents, I have my godparents, they're a lot of family. I was very like, okay, we need to do something big and help. And definitely go back to my community and teach my kids like, hey, this is where I used to go to school, this is the food that I used to eat, and things like that. And I want my kids to know that we can make a difference. And they can make a difference. Doesn't matter their age, doesn't matter their background, what school they go to, it's what you want to do and what you're passionate about. And our school, Global Studies, we're passionate about service learning, and we're passionate about teaching and helping others. So for us, it's like, we're building good citizens. Our kids are going to be like going out here when they graduate and making a difference in the community.
The school held a clap out for the students and teachers to give them a special send-off. The group took off early on March 21st and returns on the 28th. Cultural exploration is also on the itinerary. Between service projects, the group will visit museums and the University of Puerto Rico. The students are keeping journals of their experiences, and you can stay connected by following their updates on the Lincoln West School of Global Studies Facebook page. We wish them a safe and successful trip. For more stories like this, you can visit the CMSD News Bureau website at clevelandmetroschools.org/news. Reporting from the CMSD TV studio, I'm Shannon Kantner.